Right, one thing I forgot to do in the movement phase was the supply units here. So we've got 5 available. We don't need them when our units are inside that line there, the supply line. However, we could use them for offensive supply. I don't really want to do that this turn. Kind of want to stock up because we get 5 this turn, 4 next turn, 3 the turn after, then 2 after that. So it really starts to wind down. So it might be an idea to try and stock up a little bit. But I provided 1 each for the 3 Panzer armies, 1 for the 4th army here, and 1 for the 2nd army, which is here. So we haven't included 9th army as yet, because I don't think they're going to get anywhere near this limit for quite a while, really. So we'll just place these and then we can get on with the combat phase. Right, that's done, so we'll do the combat. So I've marked them out with coloured cubes. The colour doesn't matter, it just ran out of red. And actually I ran out of cubes up here, so there's another attack here. That's all I had to hand when setting this up. And I've put on the odds as well for each of these, whatever they are, to 1. Remember, we're using a D6 now, not the D8. And we'll start from this side, I think. So here we have 7 to 1, 2, 7 to 1, and that is clear. 2 is an L3, so it is removed. And 3 will mean that 1 advance for the infantry, but a 3 advance for the motorised. So 1, I think, put 1 here, 1, 2, 3. Actually, you probably want to keep them together. 1, 2, 3, I think, up here, maybe onto the road. Here we have an 8 to 1. It's a 4. Is an L3, so it's removed as well. Okay, and again 3 advance, 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 there. There's no Zoc here, so these guys would be able to exploit. And here we have another 8 to 1. Six is a -3. So unfortunately there was Zocs here, so he can't retreat. 1, 2, 3 here maybe. I know it's in swamp, but we can get out of the swamp here, and the cavalry can go 2. 1, 2. Leave that marker, and 1 here. Okay, only a 2 to 1 here. Kind of the untried thing, you get these sometimes. A 2 to 1 in the clear is a 6. 2 to 1 in the clear, a 6. Oh, that's bad. That's a 2 dash, so that's a complete failure there. Germans not getting in their own way. I think we'll do this one first, I think. Yeah, it's a 5 to 1. Again in the clear. A 2 on 5 to 1 in the clear is -3. It can go here, 1, 2, 3, I think. Oh, that was in town, so it's a different result. 5 to 1 in the town 2 is the same. And then we can advance here. I think we'll move the second army up. And then we'll attack here on a 4-1. Another big Soviet unit there, 5 defence. So it's 4-1 woods. And we have 4-1. That's enough. There's no retreat from there. So it's removed. We'll move that one up 1. These you can only move 1, so we'll just move that guy up 1 and leave the others. This there is no odds on this because it's just an HQ, so that's just removed. We'll roll for it, see what happens. It's a 6, so it comes back in 2 turns time flipped. And where next? We are here with an 8-1. Oh, I didn't turn it over. How do I know it's an 8-1? Let me just calculate that again. It will be an 8-1, sorry, because there's just so much stuff there anyway. It's an 8-1. A 1 on an 8-1 is an E, so just, and we may advance. So I think we'll advance here. 1, 2, 3 maybe. Okay, as you can see, there's a substantial breakthrough here now. Right, 6-1 here. In the clear. 5. 6-1 clear. A 5 is L1, so it's removed. One, 2, 3, I think, to there. Move 1 unit. No, that was it, wasn't it? It's just those 2 units. Actually, just thinking about it, I might move it to there. This will trap these units here, so we'll just move to there. 8-1, the next one. So 3, and that's in the clear. 3L, yeah, L4, so removed. And we can move the 4th Army units up. And yeah, we'll leave that as it is, I think. It's a 7-1 here, no marker. In fact, I'll reuse the markers here. And 1 there. 7-1 here. It is in the marsh. So it's a 6, that doesn't sound good. 7-1 in marsh. 6, oh, that's a -1, so that cannot survive. Can't retreat. 4-1 here, so a little. We'll shorten the odds here, and it's in 4-1 woods. A 2 sounds okay as a -2, which means it can retreat. Okay, and this has 2 hexes to advance. I think we'll stay there actually, stay with the road. Here we have a 6-1 here, in clear, 2, it's a -3, 1, can't go anywhere else though, so it's removed. I'll move these guys up. And here we've got just a 3-to-1 here. So again, a strong unit. Usually a strong unit there, only one Panzer division. So 3-to-1 in clear. Oops, 5. Well, there you go, that's an LL. So it is removed. However, that Panzer division does take a hit. And that's these are going to accumulate through the game. No advance. Here is just an HQ, so we'll remove it. Roll to see what happens to it. A 1, it doesn't come back. It's out of the game. And I think we will stay there, I think. Finally here we have a 6-to-1, and that's in the town. 6-to-1 town is a 4. 6-to-1 town, a 4 is -2, so it can retreat 2, which we will do up to the road. And look to advance into here, and that's the combat phase. So next is the German, it's the Soviet reaction phase. Okay, so Soviet reaction phase, and then the German exploit movement phase. So with the Soviet reaction, 2 tank stacks can react. Looking at what we've got here, we have a tank unit here. That's a disrupted one, so that can't. We're kind of stuck. We have one there as well, which can react. So I think we'll move this guy back, I think. Still we've got to get back here. We have this guy as well. So maybe it might be worth moving this chap up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe there, just to try and hold this line. Only half movement here, so 6. 1, 2, I can still get to Orel, so we kind of need to be there, I think. Possibly here to just stop. There maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that should do. We can't get very far with this because, well, we've got the road, so we could do something here. Or we could use this guy. The idea is either we move forward and try and protect this HQ here, or we move back and try and protect this HQ here, I think, is the thing. Because there's going to be some movement up here. I don't think that's in a huge amount of danger. That one certainly is. But can we say that realistically? Yeah, I don't think so. Although we have some problem here with supply. Yeah, these guys are going to be out of supply without the H. So I think we will move this up here to try and cover that, give us some kind of supply capability. But we'll see. Well, it's unlikely because that road is going to be cut, isn't it? So no, that's really not gonna. That's really not going to do. not a lot we can do really. We're really only left with these two HQs out of the starting set, or one up here. But other than that, it's going to be real supply problems here. Real supply problems. Okay, so what else do we do? Could try and bring this guy, out. That's not particularly an interesting place to be. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. What that does is that actually stops that stack exploiting. Now that might be something worth doing. It stops that movement, saves that HQ certainly. I think that'll probably be it. Okay, so on to the German exploit movement phase. So anything can move half movement as long as it's not in a ZOC, out of supply, disrupted. So we can move a lot of stuff up here. So let's start down here. Motorised units can do overruns as well, even in the exploit phase, but only half movement. It's a bit tricky doing that. So let's let's move forward up here. 1, 2, 3 to there, and 1, 2 to there. That would be 5 to overrun. So maybe we don't do that. We'll just forge ahead, I think. 1, 2. Well, let's move these guys first, I think. 2, 3, 4. And they're only going that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to here, we've surrounded that tank unit. That's going to be out of supply. It was going to anyway, I think. I'm not sure. It's got... but yeah, I think that will do. Here we certainly could do an overrun. It's and we'll do it from... That's only worth 1.5, so that's 6. 3 to get in there, 3 to overrun, so that's 6 points to do the overrun here. So we'll do that with a 6 to 1.5, so that's 4 to 1 on the D10. That's, let me see, 4 to 1 in the forest. A 6 is a -1, so it just takes a retreat. And that's it. We do move in. Yeah, I think we kind of need to forge ahead. I'd like to sort of cut off this area here if we can, but it's a bit difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gives us a kind of perimeter, doesn't it? Although there's a bit of a hole here. We haven't moved these guys yet, have we? So 1, 2, 3. Four. Well, that's as far as we go, I think. Right here, that's 3, 4 to there, and that's as far as you can get. Cavalry, it's got 4 to move, so getting, I think that's as far as it gets. I think we'll just leave that there. Actually, why? 1 and actually to there, that's fine. Here we can't move. Oh, we've got our supply unit can come up here. I think possibly stack there. Got our tank unit here we can move. So I think we're not moving them, so let's bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can't, to there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. 1, 2, 3. That builds us kind of perimeter here. Shuffle up our unit here. We can't really do any overruns here with these units. There's no ZOC here, so they can go 1, 2, 3 maybe. Just bring them up as fast as we can, I think. 1, 2, 3 to here. Bring our... we would like to get rid of this unit actually. Or we could take this guy 1, 2, 3 to there, so he's supplying down that rail line rather than the road. Let's see, how tough is this? It's a 1.5, so we'll get the tank unit here to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the overrun. A 0. Oh. So it's 9 to 1.5, so that's 4 to 1. 4 to 1 in clear, and 9 is just a retreat, and it could retreat actually. That oops, for 1, and that's in an awkward position, really, isn't it? Really awkward position. But we can move these guys up. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here, because it's got no ZOC. Just to keep it fixed, and these guys are going to just come up, I think. Fine, and we're left with what is it, 3rd Panzer Army here. So we can't really overrun any of this, I don't think. We might be able to do this unit. So that's 1, and yeah, we can overrun here for 4, so that will give us a 5, and that's versus a 2. So that's 9 to 1 overrun. 6 is a -3, so it does get away. 1, 2, 3, and that's moving in for 5. This has 6, so cut this road. I think we're just going to have to move this up, I think. 1, 2, 3, and that will be that. We can certainly just move next to that. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 there. And 1, 2, 3 to there. So if we cover that, I didn't move these guys. These guys were going to overrun that, so that's 4 to overrun that, and we'll see what happens to it. 3, it comes back next turn. 4 there. 5, 6 there, I think. Yeah. Okay, and what else have we to do here? I think these guys haven't moved yet, but one, two, and into here, that's +2 for motorised. 3, 4, 5, 6, so they can move into there. Oh no, not with the Zoc. I think we'll just sit there actually. And finally up here, these guys can move. They'll move up there. And that's the exploit movement phase, so it's over to the Soviet player turn now.